What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy RC in the. I mean, how did I have it over there? Man, that didn't shape up the way I thought it was gonna shape up. Today is Wednesday, Seeking Wednesday. They didn't start out exactly the way I wanted, but I did start out reading John 3:16 and reading about Nicodemus was his name. And Jesus telling him about man must be born again to enter into the kingdom. And that kingdom was the kingdom is more like a society, a country. Because pastors say the kingdom is not being saved. That's not the kingdom. Entering into the kingdom is here on earth. It's the way you do things. It's the way Pastor was saying it. Because you could be saved and not be operating with kingdom laws using kingdom currency. You in it, but you ain't in it. Not a part of it. You see what I'm saying? But about today, so that's what I started reading out there, and I had to go to a doctor, take a checkup. I had wrote me a list out last night of what I wanted to kind of accomplish today. And kind of got thrown off on it, but I checked almost all of them off. I just kept grinding and grinding and grinding. Man, I am so tired. I put in so much work. I started the day out, man, by of course reading, giving thanks and gratitude. Then I popped up, and then I had watched the episode of Picard, which was exercising. So I got some exercise in. Once I finished that, I was off to the doctor, get the checkup in, because I was getting some life insurance. And then after that, I'm back at the house. I got to put this all together. I'm going to post a video on it, a little short video. Put this all together. I had chopped limbs. There was just going for no on that. Had the paint. The last thing, the paint, I still didn't want to do it. I was like, man, I don't feel like painting all this setting up and taking down and cleaning up and all that stuff. Really don't want to do it, but I wanted to utilize my wife. So I went on ahead and utilized her. You see what I'm saying? So got her down there painting. I know she was liking to do that. I want her to kind of be going towards and getting involved in some of the things by me delegating some stuff to her. That's all she want to do. Everybody want to be utilized, include myself. I want to be utilized as well too. And then I answered the phone, talk to my work and job. I didn't totally go silent. So that was a thing too, to still be able to answer your phone and still be relaxed. And then me and my son got out there. We sawed the tree down and did some stuff together there. And then we had a nice meal. Man, I probably didn't eat till about, it was 12, 14, 16 hours, And so the day was, it was there. It was there, man. Then I printed cards, man. We had a very, very productive day. Everything that was on the list, I pretty much done, knocked out. Just staying busy all day long. And then in essence, what you're gonna be doing, you're gonna be burning them calories. I'm gonna eat a few calories too. The wife don't know that I snagged this out of the freezer. Go ahead and see how this thing tastes. Tastes a little different. That's something to think about. Put that back in my pocket. That's something to think about. But I got a little weed eating down. Plus, I also listened to some Steve Harvey. He was talking about vision boards, getting the vision board set up. I think I started on one, but I never really got it off the ground. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get back into setting up a vision board and actually picking some visions out setting some goals. I think that's what we kind of need too. We need some kind of guidance, some kind of leadership in that direction. And then my daughter, of course, got back from New York last night, which is another thing. Got back from New York last night. We picked her up from the airport. Gave us the whole rundown. The son said he pretty much didn't care for the city and the crowd and stuff like that. Thought that he would, but nah. My daughter loves the crowd. And what she loves better than the crowd, she loves the public transportation. She is so funny. I mean, very, very frugal. She said, hey, she said it's just unbelievable. She said, I'm so amazed at how cheap the transportation is. She said, for $2, I can ride. They was going from the hotel to the airport, so they had to do a train and then a bus. She said, hey, well, my navigation skills was off a little bit, but we still made it. Still was able to ride there. Took us about an hour and a half to 2 hours to get to the airport. We probably could have paid $60 and called an Uber and went straight out there. But shoot, man, we did all that traveling for $2. She said, man, that's crazy. She said, I love it, $2. She said she wasn't even worried about the time. And the reason she wasn't worried about the time, because she want to live there anyway. She want to stay there as much long as possible anyway. So, and she ain't got no job anyway. So to ride a train for 2 hours, man, ain't nothing. The commute. If that's the case, I need to go ahead and hit her up with that. Cause she want to stay out. She want to stay right in. She did tour some apartments, some flats, but the place they stayed in now was not like their other vacation. They stayed in she said they stayed in a hallway. This was just probably as big as this. It had the bunk bed with TVs on it. It looked like a tiny house, but it was a tiny apartment. Meaning it was pretty much, if you weren't on the bed, you had a small walking space about this much that you could walk to the bathroom. Had a little small desk that you could slide sideways and sit at it. But other than that, the whole place was about as big as a doorway. That's what she said. It was about as big as a doorway. You get in there, you stretch your arm out like that. That's about 6 feet. She said it might have been 8 feet. The whole place, 8 feet. 8 feet by 10 feet maybe. She said, and it was expensive. But she used points, saved some money on that. So it was fun. She said she definitely enjoyed it. You know, on the way back, they got on a semi-private jet. I think it held about 15 people versus being on a commercial airliner with, you know, I don't know how many people on there, 100, 200, 300 people, I don't know, but this had like 15, 20 people on it. And some seats to spare. And she said that thing was faster because even though it took them more time and that jet left 30 minutes later, but still got here 15 minutes faster. 15 minutes faster than their proposed arrival time. They thought it would get here at 8. She said, hey, Pops, it's gonna be 30 minutes late to us landing at 8:45. We just not taking out, probably gonna be 9:15, but they end up getting here at 8:30. You know, 15 minutes faster. That little quick plane made up the difference. So she was pumped on that. But what we're gonna be looking at, this is the fast track. It was made like a couple of years ago. I got a photo in there of a business entrepreneur. I was trying to do, got a little wife in there. I was trying to do a little entrepreneurship here, probably about, man, it's gotta be 30, 40 years ago. Older people just trying to get in, man, trying to fit in. I was thinking about it then. Didn't have quite the muscles, had the ideas now. I always been a creative, had the ideas, but it's just in the execution, just in the focus. Execution and focus is where it kind of boiled down to. But anyway, my wife up there making a lot of noise. She'll be watching Shark Tank, so I'm gonna give me a couple of little spoonfuls out of here. Call this a night. Put this thing up somewhere. Well, I'll say the freezer's different. Turn this cake. Mm-hmm. Put the spoon in there too. That wasn't, yeah. Sit that just like that. You gotta be careful, man. Get ants down here. Anyway, I'm through with that. Gonna do it to life and go up and get ready. Gotta wake up in the morning. Today's gonna be a fabulous day. I already envisioned that day. Should be the perfect day tomorrow. Just waking up makes it perfect. Booyah. But we're gonna put that work in. It's all about that work. Peace out. Do it to it.